I've been writing for 15 years, and when I started, I had no idea whether or not I'd be successful anywhere, even in the United States. I'm glad that the books are really getting popular in Brazil. It's exciting to me. It's one of the reasons why I'm here. In fact, it is the reason that I'm here. Something that I considered very important when I first started, for instance, in the United States, was to go out and to meet the people. And the first time you meet them, remember, that's their first impression of you that they're going to remember forever. I did that, and I wanted them to say, wow, he seemed like a nice guy. I'll go ahead and try his book out. Maybe if they like it, they'll say, oh, I'll tell someone about it. And I took that philosophy from the very beginning, and then I did it everywhere else around the world as well. All throughout Europe, whether it's Poland or Switzerland or Germany or Italy or England, Ireland, Japan, Australia, probably I would guess about 15 different countries. But it's funny, every country has different things that they want me to do. Some are very heavily with media, and then you talk at schools, but you do no signings. Other ones are just straight signings with very little media. Every country is very different how it works. So it's been a learning experience trying to figure all that out. I had written a novel when I was 19 years old to see if I could do it, and it was terrible. So I said, I'll never be a writer. So I finished up at the university, graduated, didn't know what I wanted to do with my life, so I wrote a second novel. That one was terrible too. So I kind of spent the next couple of years figuring out what I wanted, finally got a regular job, married, had kids, bought a house. Everything was going good. But then when I was 28, I said, you know what? I don't really feel like I'm chasing any dreams anymore. My job is okay. It doesn't fulfill me, so to speak. What can I do and still keep my job and chase a dream? I said, I'll try writing again, but this time I'm going to give it a real shot. I'm going to give it everything I have. And it's okay if I fail. I just don't want to die thinking that I never gave it that 100% effort. And at that time, I sat down and wrote The Notebook. It's one of the most selling books because it's been out the longest. It's taught in high schools around the United States. It had the really big movie that everybody around the world seems to like with Rachel and Ryan. Thank you, Rachel and Ryan.
This is a good story. I think I've heard it before.
It's like a dream.
The books they're about love and something, and it's that something that makes it very different. For instance, in the last song, it's love and redemption, or love and coming of age, growing up type novel. Whereas the Lucky One is not really about redemption or coming of age. It's love and mystery, love and fate, or love and destiny. So it's that second part that makes these stories very different. And also, though, I think that the story itself had filled a need, I guess, in the market. And it just goes to this, I guess, human desire to be loved unconditionally. But how many people actually have that? And that's really goes to this really deep, true need that I think that people have. There's a great desire to tell stories. I think that's also a part of the human condition. People love to tell stories. They love to listen to good stories or watch great stories on television or in the cinema. People will write to me and ask me how they do it, and I put out a big website on everything I learned about writing and the steps that I took. And I think writing well is important no matter what you do. I find writing far and away the hardest thing I've ever had to do. To genuinely evoke emotion, the full range of emotion, I find that very challenging to do. Yeah. Actually, I was probably a better coach than I am a writer. Yeah, I had, yeah.